want to know who thought it was a good idea for 1.4 billion people to have a 1 week vacation on the same week. So there are 2 times of the year that people say to avoid visiting China at all costs. The first is Chinese New Year's near the beginning of the year, and the second is the national holiday. But I'm in China right now, and instead of going somewhere else for the national holiday, I want to show you what it's really like. So to get away from the crazy crowds, we're going to go right to the border of Myanmar at Tenchchong. 5:01 and we're heading to the airport to get our first leg of this travel day to Kunming. It's also the first day of the national holiday. It's going to be super busy. Definitely should have got that. So we got a long day ahead of us. We got to take planes, trains, buses, cars to get to our destination. 5:15 a.m. and our flight leaves in about 2 hours. And some people want to know, what's it like to travel around China domestically? How easy is it? And how easy is it for foreigners to get around? Well, in short, it's pretty much like anywhere else, except for way more efficient. The best way I can explain is that it feels like the whole country is run under one company. They use all like one app, and all the trains are sort of the same. The layouts of the buildings are sort of similar. So it's like super easy getting around. It all feels really familiar. After about 3 hours, we flew to the capital of Yunnan province, which is Kunming. And then from here, we got to take a 40-minute metro to the train station. Super, super busy. It's pretty nuts. I really hope it's not like this in our final destination. We try to get away from it all. We had a good bite to eat at the airport for our first meal, which is kind of like a Chinese schnitzel. Also, nobody steals in China, so people just leave their bags. And after like an hour or 2 of waiting, we finally got down to the train. And then here we spent about 4.5 hours of pretty much pure boredom. Get a little teaser for some Yunnan desserts. It's like a literal flour cake. Finally made it. Alright, from Kunming we arrived in Baoshan, sort of the main city in our area. And then from here we got to take a bus. So we head out to the bus station, grab a ticket, and then it's going to be another 2 hours. But there's an accident on the highway. We had to take a detour in a vomit-inducing ride through the mountains, and we made it after like 3 hours. And then from here we had to get a DD, which is like Uber, all the way to our final destination. It took about 20-25 minutes. We had to pay to go into the village. It's sort of like a special scenic area, so you got to pay like $7 US each. And then we walked to our homestay and finally settle in for the night. But we're feeling a little bit packaged, so we got a little bit of local food and barbecue. Freaking delicious, but the weather's a little bit crummy. Hopefully it gets a little bit better tomorrow. After like 12-13 hours we finally made it, so see you tomorrow.